A lot of people have been talking about the latest writers' strike in America and whether in fact we even need many Hollywood writers given that ChatGPT and AI-generated scripts could probably sufficiently replace them in some instances, and this is said only half in jest. Emphasis on some instances. Obviously AI isn't going to be coming up with the most original ideas, and it's going to make mistakes, of course, but the quality of writing in TV and film has diminished so much in recent years, not just because of the intrusion of woke, but how derivative, unimaginative, bland, safe, stale, and poorly thought out stories are, and the less said about dialogue, the better. I'll give you an example. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is one MCU film I hadn't bothered watching all the way through, but I finally got around to sitting through the whole film from beginning to end recently, and I was just astounded at how atrocious that film is. Not only is the message pushed on a couple of occasions, but the dialogue is shockingly horrendous in places. And of course, of the Illuminati team, the male characters get trounced by Scarlet Witch first, and fairly quickly, while the female characters put up the biggest fight against her. There's obviously other aspects of the film that pander to woke. I think you know what I'm talking about. But seriously, some of the writing is truly abysmal. Scarlet Witch wants to find the reality where her fake kids are real so she can be with them again. But she doesn't want to find a reality where Vision is also still alive. Vision, the man she loved, who, unlike her fake kids, was an actual real person. My point is, here you have a major Hollywood movie with a budget of probably close to $200 million, and it looks like it was spent mostly on the visual effects and actor salaries as opposed to where it counted the most, the writing. The MCU has had many recent examples of productions where I'm asking myself, how was someone paid to write this crap? Well, recently, some people on the internet have been making use of ChatGPT to produce blog posts, articles, even concepts for film scripts. And it's been doing a serviceable enough job in some instances. I have to confess, I do not welcome our new AI overlords. I believe AI will do to white-collar work what robotic automation has done to a lot of blue-collar work. If human beings are no longer required for manual labor and soon intellectual labor, creative work, or art, for example, then really, what is the future of humanity? Perhaps nothing more than mindless consumers? I'm not a fan of the use of AI to produce art, text-to-speech voiceovers, deepfakes, and certainly stories or films. I'm not surprised, however, that AI has emerged as a tool and a kind of shortcut for many content creators in recent months. Firstly, the nature of social media means that there is an insatiable appetite for new content. AI can help content creators to produce their work faster. If you're a voiceover artist, for example, and you've got an AI tool to simulate your voice, you can basically just write your script and get the AI to read the text. Assuming you're not already getting the AI to write the text for you, I guess there's no need to record your voice anymore. Just want to clarify, I am not using an AI to produce the voiceover for this video, nor will I ever, even though I mess up a million times during the recording phase. Hello, yes, this is me in this rather awful looking storage closet of a room, which I have not gotten around to renovating just yet because my home is still a work in progress at the present time. But yes, there is a human being at the other end of this microphone. Anyway, musicians, sound designers, composers, and artists also benefit from using AI. It can be a great starting point for certain types of artistic work, requiring only the odd touch-up here and there afterwards. But as much as musicians, designers, and artists may be using AI as a crutch right now, an aid or a means of speeding up aspects of their workflow in order to serve their clients in a faster and more efficient manner, eventually the client will cut out the middleman and go straight to the AI once they've gotten to grips with it from a technical standpoint. So be careful with the whole AI thing, because to me, it looks like a bit of a potential Faustian bargain. How long before a huge amount of creative people will be out of work because clients and customers are using AI to generate the content, material, art, or scripts or music that they want that they previously went to another human being for? And they'll do so for free. Now, of course, AI can only generate output based on available input, which is to say it's effectively extrapolating from content that's already out there. It can only make entirely derivative new works. The overall artistic originality will be fairly low, but for many customers and industries, that might be sufficient enough in many instances. Certainly, I think a decent AI could produce scripts as good, if not better, than most of the low-quality dreck being churned out of Hollywood nowadays. And by the way, I don't mean to insult the genuinely talented Hollywood writers out there. I salute you, I acknowledge that you're there, but I think you're a minority. But regards to AI, I don't think it's positive for entertainment or our culture if stories are being generated by a sophisticated machine, even if it's cheaper and just as good as most of the talentlessness of Hollywood. I don't want human beings replaced by AI. AIs cannot compete with the true spirit of human innovation and imagination because they lack a soul. But they may very well pose a serious threat to cerebral and creative industries regardless. I often wonder how far away we are from a situation where a director will be able to sit in front of an even more sophisticated AI in the future, and with a few elaborate prompts, some detailed reference notes, images, videos, and audio clips, he can get the system to construct a rough cut of an entire motion picture. No actors, production crew, or post-production crew will be involved. Perhaps just a few cleanup artists afterwards. A situation where it's just one man sitting alone at a computer. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you next time.